So I have my tips. These are Miss Cheerin Sculpted Stiletto Extra Long. So these are quite long, but I've had them on before, so I should be all right. Yes, so I've got my sizes out. That's what I was going to do. I keep forgetting to write my sizes on the boxes. So I think I've got a 0, and I've got a 6, a 5, a 6, and a 9. These are quite biggish tips. Are the biggish tips? Well, I don't know. I'm not, yeah, anyway. Hee-ho. So, first thing I want to do is, I can't be doing with using the nail drill to etch the inside, so I just use primer. So this is the, like your double-sided sticky tape that you would put on your nails, which I will do in a minute. The only thing I've done to my nails is I've put a layer of rubber base on. Right, let's just have a look, see if it's nice and tacky. So there we are. What's that there? Get out of my nail. Right, so yeah, I've got a coat of rubber base on, which is Malaysia, because this is the colour I'm going to use on the tips when I get them on. So these is from Not Polish, so that's the bond. I'm going to put some of this on the rubber base, just to be sure, because I've done a few bits and pieces well since I put these on. As you can see, there's a hairy Mary on that one. Get off. So just a little bit, just to help everything adhere. So that is that. So let me get my lamp. Right, hope you can see everything. So this is quite thick. This is the gel that I put them on with, or I use the what do you call it, BTR box. They're really strong. So I'll just put a little bit on my thumb or finger, whichever finger you're going to use, and I get a glob, and I just put a little bit inside there. You get some more of this. So I've got a little bit, just, you know, around where my nail's going to be, and a little bit extra at the end. Okay, as you can see. So this lamp, when it's on, all you got to do is press the button like that. So turn it off. So when I'm putting my nail on, so I'm going to use my hand to turn that on. So I'm going to put the nail on a little bit away, and then I can see straight away I haven't got enough gel in. I think this is why I used the BTR box one last time. But I've got it out now. Got it out. Get a bit more in. Right. still don't think that's enough. Right, that's better. Let's spread it around. Right, try again. So get your gel in. That's the hardest part, is figuring out how much gel you need. So I'll put it just at the, just push it up a little bit, and then I'm going to push it down and watch for the gel to get to the tip of my nail, and then I'm going to press that and put it under the light. And then I normally hold the sides so that they're tucked in. And then it will go in the big light and it's not straight. Hey ho. We can file that a little bit. So I'll do another one. So just a little bit up the sides. Just a little bit down the middle of my nail. Just to help it glide. And then I just kind of spread it across the nail. Let's see if we can get this one on bloody straight. So again, I'm just going to push it about 1 millimeter away. Got a bloody air bubble. And push it down till it goes right to the end. Haven't got enough gel in because these are sculpted, so they're higher up than a normal tip. Get it to there. Press that on. Make sure it's straight. Bloody bubbles. Sit straight. It's straight. Okay, so then I push the sides in. Yeah. Next one. So a little bit down my nail, a little bit inside, just so that it flows, if you know what I mean. I slopped it, didn't I? There we go. Again, trying to find the best angle for me and for you. So just push it down till you get right to the end of the nail. There's not enough gel in. So just scrape it off. Get another little blob in. right to the end, give it a lip. And then I'll push the sides in. Turned it off. Okay. And then I'll put them in the big lamp for 60 seconds. So that is those on. Get that out of the way. I'll see if I can show you in a second up the nails, and then you'll be able to see the strength, like the thickness. Right, let's see if I can show you. So in here you can see that that whole area inside that tip is filled. So my nail's there, and then the rest of it is filled with gel. So that's what gives you your strength there. And if you find that it's not filled enough, you can just take your brush and you can just pop a little bit on there. But these are on, they're not going anywhere. That thumb's going to do my head in because it's wonky. Right, next. So, what do I do next? I have to think. Oh yeah, acetone. Right, so if I've got any bits of that have, like there's a little bit of spillage there, you can just use your nippers to nip it off. Doesn't look like I've got any more. You can file it off, but I'll just nip it off, it's just easier. Right, well, we don't have any more, so happy days. Right, so we've got primer on, and then we're going to get some of this Malaysia on. Get that in the lamp. Always cure my thumbs separately, because if you put your hand in like that, your thumb can be on its side. So I find that the underside doesn't, sometimes this side doesn't cure properly. So I always give my thumb maybe 20 seconds on its own. Oh well, God, that's going to irritate me until I file it. So, and I don't start at the cuticle. I start generally about here, halfway down the nail bed, and I get the bulk of the tip painted. Because I find if I go in with a full brush and then go up to this tip bit, I usually find there's too much gel on my brush. Go. might only put one coat on there, I'm not sure. I get into some funny angles when I'm trying to do my nails. Just don't want any streaks in it. So I'll zap them too. Right, well, that's in the lamp. I'm going to get the colours out that I want. So I'll just go through the colours in a second. So the inspiration for these nails is these stickers. I don't know if I've hauled them yet. I honestly can't remember, but I like them. So I'm gonna do them. So right, so they've had a full cure. I'm just gonna have a look and see what these stickers is gonna look like when they're on, and whether or not I need a second coat. Yeah, I think we might have to do a second coat. So go through the colours anyway. So we've got bold white. I've got sunshine love. Got no buns, no glory. Tidal glow. Springtime. Springtime. Obviously I've told you we've got Malaysia on, so I'll get another coat of that on off camera. Then I'm going to put a little bit of each of these on here, and I think we're going to have a little bit of a marble on those too, I think, and then some stickers down the centre of this one. So that's kind of where I'm going, but I'll get a second coat on and I'll be back. Right, so once I've got that layer on, I wipe the tacky layer off, and then I use a really thin file and I just go around the edges and just make sure that everything is straight and neat. Any little bits that are left around there, around the cuticle, and then give them a good clean. I've tried to straighten that one that way a little bit, but it's not quite there yet, but it will be by the time I get some more gel on it. So yeah, just tidied up nicely, and then we can get on with the design. So it's some of these out. Oh, that's messy. So I'm just going to put a line of each one. You can do your marble any way you like. This is just one of the ways, I should say, that I do my marbles. Sometimes I just get a blob on the end of a liner brush. Just depends what I'm doing. I mean, this might look awful. I don't know. And then I'm going to try and get a line of white in between each of them, like so. Then I'm going to clean this brush. button. And I've got a little liner brush there just in case I want to move any of this about. And then I'm going to get this little, am I in shot? Yeah, well, probably wasn't, but hey ho. I'm going to do a bit of that. And I'm going to get some blooming gel. Now I haven't got Madam Glam's blooming gel, so I shall just use another brand. I haven't got much left in here, have I? Right, so hairy Marys. I'm not going to go right to the edges. Just concentrate on getting it down the middle. Because I don't want it running everywhere. Make sure there's no fuzzies. And then I'm just going to scoop through all the colours, and hopefully it'll do that. And if you want a little bit more of any particular colour, you can just do it with the other brush if you want. So I don't seem to have much green, so I'm just going to a little bit of green. Just so you've got a little bit of every colour somewhere on the nail. So, and then I'm going to get a piece of this. I want to just go down the edge. So that it's not too thick. Go. We'll see. Get that shit in the lamp. Right, so I'll get these stickers on. So I want that one right in the middle. Can never get shit straight on my nails. Yeah, I have to do. It's on now, it's not going to come off. So if you're using stickers, don't forget to take the tacky layer off your nails, or use matte top coat. hard to take off if you don't get them on straight. Shit. Pretty please, come off. That'll do. Do the thumb. For one of these. Right, nothing's going to look straight is so hard to get stuff to look straight on your own nail, especially when your nail's not on straight. That'll do. And then we'll get this one, this one. There's only one of them. Yeah, shit happens. I think that shall I have one more? I don't like them ones. I like these ones. Awesome. Get your stickers rubbed down really well, just because you don't want any base coat getting underneath them. We'll base coat them and then probably matte top coat them. I'm not sure, haven't decided. Yeah, just get them rubbed down as much as you can. And get some, wipe the tacky layer off those. So okay, get them base coated and I'll be back. Right, so we have both hands done. I've matted everything out apart from that one. I can't decide whether I want matte or shiny, but I am a shiny girl, to be fair. But we're going to put some gems over the top of these. Have some bling. So this is, oh shit, yeah, I can't, everything goes to shit. So this is the Twing Rhinestone Strong. This is the big one, 30 gram this one is. So I like this because you put it on, doesn't go anywhere. The gems don't move, doesn't run. And I like it. But I only had a little pot. So now I've got a big pot. And I don't know if I'm going to like the design that I've got to the side here, but we'll see. I wanted to have a little bit of every colour. That should be enough. Just leave that to one side. So this is what I've got. This is what I fancy on my nails. So I'm just going to put them on. If I don't like them, I'll take them off. You know what I'm like. If I don't like something, I'm like, nope. So when I put gems on, I put them higher or lower up than they need to be, and then I push them. And then the gel sort of squidges between them. That was Votino's tip, not mine. Can't take credit. Okay. And then we've got a blue gem. I think we're going to have to move everything down by the looks of it. Let me just get the extra gel off that. Oop. Now I find it a lot harder to get stuff straight on my nails for some reason. I don't know whether it's the angle. I don't know. Do you know what I'm going to kill? Right, child buried under the patio. Oh, got hairy Marys. Hairy Marys. Just need another little dollop up there. Like I say, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I might not. Let's have a look. Quite like it. Let's do the other one. So I've tried to get a little bit of every colour. Like I say, got gem gel there? You have. Just get a bit more. I'll be top coating around them anyway, so. Squish them in. I like to keep that covered because my lights can nuke it. Right, what do I think? Oh yes, oh yes, sir. I can boogie. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna get that shit in the lamp. Okie dokie. Do one at a time on this hand. And here's one I made earlier. Shall we swap them round? Yeah, I think we'll swap them round. So we'll want that one on there. So we'll want this one on this hand. Not the best with me left, but I do all right, I suppose. It's absolutely dead silent in the loft. Ah, dear. I went halfway up his stairs and ripped him a new one. I politely asked him, this is what happens in this house. I'll say, right, I'm going to record, right? I'll be about 20 minutes. Yeah? Or I'm going to record the end of my video. I'll be 10 minutes, whatever, 20 minutes. If I'm doing longer videos, then I normally do them when no one's in. Because, you know, I don't expect people to tiptoe around the tulips while I'm recording. But I can almost guarantee the minute I say to them, right, everyone, I'm just going to record, just give us, for example, Ryan is on the phone, my youngest son, with his pal playing Xbox. And bear in mind, the same pal's been here all night watching wrestling, which is fine. Don't mind. I'd rather they were here instead of out getting into bother. But yeah, so now he's on the Xbox with him. I'm like, can you just give us 20 minutes? Yeah. And then what happens? I was like, I'll bloody kill him. And then in about, is that straight? No, see how it doesn't look straight like that? But it looks straight like that. But it's not straight like that. Man. That's it. I get that shit in the lamp. And then we'll get some on the other one. This is nice and thick, this stuff. Lid on that. Give that a wipe for now. And then we'll get this one done. See how it looks like it's over to that side? Right, so get over that way. Let's have a look. What do you reckon? I reckon that's not bad. Not bad. Get that shit in a lamp. So I normally go around and wipe all the excess yeah, excess gel off. But yeah, we're not going to do that today, as I can't be bothered. Well, it's not that I can't be bothered, it's just, it won't matter because I'm going to put this on. And it's quite thick. So we use the MADAM GLAM top coat time. And we'll top coat around these gems. And yes, you would probably think, oh, it would look better with some caviar beads. But I don't care. They're just irritators. So I don't bother when they're on my nails. Bling, 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 bling. I think they're gonna have to, I don't know whether I leave them matte or not. I don't know. Can't decide. I don't know. Yeah, gonna have to have them shiny. Shiny, 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 shiny. So we'll do me wonky thumb. This is my new one. It's nice and thick. Well, it's not mega thick, but it's nice. It's a nice consistency, the MADAM GLAM. It's beautiful. Right, I'm just going to wipe the sides. And then I'm going to hold it upside down for a few minutes. Well, for a minute. Just let the gel pool into the middle for diddle, and then it should be pretty. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Get this one done. Look how shiny it is. I haven't even cured it. Please don't forget to use my discount code, guys. It is 40% at the minute. It won't stay at 40%. It'll drop after it. I think it's, get it for a year, I think, something like that. Get it for a while anyway, so yeah, make good use of it. And my little pinky. I am being quite generous with the top coat because I don't really want them lumpy bumpy. You'll have to tell us which one whether you preferred the matte or not. And then upside down. Right, so I've got my little cheapie. These are from Ali. Just search for that name and they come up. I'm going to put a little bit of top coat just there. And then we can go around the gems. Sorry, bloody out of shot, wasn't I? I bet. Nothing new, nothing new. I know. So just get around them as best you can. I normally do this bit if I've got a, depends how big the gap is, if I can get in with a brush. I probably won't be able to, so. And then you can just use the brush for the rest. So I do hold it upside down for a little while, just so the gel comes up around and grips the gems. So, whoop, you poison. Right, so we've got that on. So I'm just going to go along the edges of all the nails. Just make sure they're nice and there's no lumpy bumpy bits, you know what I mean? Along there. Check we've got nothing on there. Always let your top coat cool down before you do anything with it. Now I'm going to get a little bit of acetone. And then I'm going to clean these just in case I got any top coat on them. And just use the IPA to wipe that off. And I'll give them a little buff. See, super shiny. Same with this one. Don't put too much on, because if you do, it'll soak down in between the gems and they might lift. Then we need some cuticle oil. We have this one with pretty flowers in it. Idle Colour, infused with real flowers. Scented cuticle oil. This is peach. This is from Temu. So my crusty dusty. I need some of this. Got dust everywhere. Lovely jubbly. Like I say, make sure that your top coat or whatever you've put on is cooled and settled before you start putting cuticle oil and stuff on, because it'll dull your top coat. Around there. I'm just going to rub it in. And then, did I miss that one? Yep, I did. Missed a finger. There we go. Put the lid on, Michelle, because we'll know what I'll do. Yep, so give that a good rub in. And then I normally get a tissue and just wipe the nails. And there we go. There you go. I hope you like them. Sexy gems. Yeah, I really like these. They're a bit out there, aren't they? But I love the marble in the background. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, so I hope you like them. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Hit the notification bell, ding-a-ling-ling, you're not missing upload. It doesn't actually go ding-a-ling-ling, it just tells you when I'm on the internet. And other than that, I'll see you lovely lot in the next one. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.